Hello, my friends, and welcome to the September 2024 forecast. I'm Maje, I am your Tarotpolitan community host, and I'm going to guide you into the energy of September using tarot, using an oracle, a little bit of numerology. So let's start by focusing that September is represented by the Hermit with the number 9 in the tarot. Here I have the Rider-Waite-Smith. If we look at the Hermit, it seems to be like an elder person. The number 9 in numerology is the last number from the single digits, and because of that represents the end of a cycle, beginnings of something new, leaving behind what is unnecessary to focus on what is really important. And the Hermit is carrying the lantern. So it's a soul journey. It's a very spiritual journey. It's almost like a journey to leave behind superficialities and focus on the essence of things. Also, the Hermit represents Hermes Trismegistus. So he has a lot of knowledge, a lot of insights, and the Hermit wisdom comes from experience, insightful experience. Say that also we have to take into consideration that this month of September we have the new moon right at the beginning of the month. This is very positive because we have the new moon at the beginning, and that implies that this is a good energy to begin new things or to rescue things that we have not taken care of properly. So we have time now, and this time also is very good to reconsider what we have done so far and how we want to do things for the next 3 months. September also is the month of Virgo. The new moon is in Virgo, and Virgo represents the sign or the archetype of the person who is very organized, very committed to the things they do, very responsible, and very practical as well. We also have a full moon in the sign of Pisces, what it make it even more mystical. And the Hermit represents that type of mystical person and represents that type of or archetype of the monk, or it can imply a spiritual retreat. This full moon for September is a full moon in Pisces, as I said, but it's also a super moon when the moon is closest to the earth. And we also have a partial lunar eclipse as well. So there is a lot of emotions to consider. It's a very good time to reorganize our minds and our hearts and release things and look forward for the new and the autumn. And also the equinox is on the 23rd of September. So September is quite a month that we have to, I would recommend you to do a bit of meditation now at the beginning of the month about the Hermit and what I just explained about this month of September. So now let's get on with the forecast. This forecast I'm going to be using for the reading. We are going to do it in this way. The first card, I'm going to place it in the center because it's the most important energy that we have to consider for September. On the second card is going to represent what we have to leave behind. And the third card represents what we should be looking for, what we should be inspired by. And then, using a bit of numerology, I'm gonna place here the crown card with the Rider-Waite-Smith. And for the reading, I'm going to use Tarot de Carlotydes. That is becoming one of my favorites. So I will read with this one. And here, in the fourth card, I will be using an oracle to see the energy for September. And this oracle is called the Divinity Tool, and it's by Twin Eagle Collective. I really like this oracle. It has been with me, I think, many, many years. So this is the oracle, and it's about that. It's about energy. As you see, this is the Reiki symbols. And so let's begin doing the forecast. Yeah? Okay, let's shuffle the cards. Let's for a moment focus on the energy of September. What we need to know for September 2024, Virgo. And now I'm going to cut. Okay, the most important thing. This is very nice because we have the star. The star is one of the most promising and beautiful cards of the tarot. So the star represents a lot of things, of course, like each individual major arcana. But the star is this capability of regeneration, of being oneself, of being transparent, of being optimistic, of looking forward. And also it's about freedom as well, freedom of the spirit. So this is a very good energy for September, and can inspire us to dream, to desire, to be in communion with ourselves and our spirit, to look forward for things. So this is a fantastic energy here. And now let's see what we have to leave behind. Well, it could not be a better card than the Five of Cups. So this is the star, and in the second place is the Five of Cups. What we have to leave behind, what is very clearly the Five of Cups, is to leave behind disappointments, to leave behind. But the Five of Cups is about releasing that sadness, releasing the disappointments, to see it as something that it has happened this way, and we can learn from it. We can learn, we can even be thankful, because thanks to this, we can regenerate ourselves into a better version of ourselves. We can reconnect with ourselves and regenerate ourselves into the best version. Then, something to look forward is the sun. This is very beautiful because we have the star and we have the sun on something to look forward. Okay, the sun represents children, represent the joy, the playfulness, illumination, reality, growth, warmth. It's a universal symbol. The moon, the star, and the sun are universal. So here we have, so from leaving behind these sorrows and these past experiences, they are not serving us any longer, we have the star, when here is definitely a regeneration. And in the future, we have in the future what we can be looking forward is the sun. And the sun brings a very positive energy, a very joyful energy. It's good about socializing, getting together with our siblings, with our best friends, doing things also for the collective, rather than just our individualities, to have a purpose here. So to leave behind this pettiness and focus on our grandiosity, on the things that we can do for ourselves and others, our purpose. Yeah, and so here we have the number 19 that represents 1, the number 17 that represents 8, and the number 5. 7, 8, 9, so 8, 9, 10, and 14. So what we have here is the temperance as an overall energy. And here the temperance as an overall energy, this is quite spiritual, because we have the star, we have the temperance. This is a quite spiritual month. I was thinking, you know, with Virgo, the full moon, the partial eclipse, all these things, it may gonna bring some sort of more like an emotional reading. The emotions are there, but they are something that we have really, you know, have to leave behind. And then for the energy, this is a beautiful oracle, energy oracle. And here we're gonna see what is the energy with this oracle for September 2024. Oh, se ha caído. Okay, it has left the Kundalini energy activation. I'm gonna leave it there because it has fell and it got a meaning here. But I want to count the number 14 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And here we have the one that fell, that I'm gonna read it the same. And it's the Tibetan fire serpent, the Kundalini energy activation. Okay, the Kundalini, as many people, as you guys probably know, is the Caduceus energy. Who used to have the Caduceus? It used to be held by Apollo and by Hermes, or Mercury. And the Caduceus is also implies health and healing and well-being. So here says Kundalini energy activation, to be more conscious about our energy and our capacities to heal. And the temperance here is about that. It's about healing. It's about harmony. It's also a very spiritual card, but this, I think, is like cosmic spirituality, universal spirituality. And having the star and the sun here is obviously about that, about a lot of spirituality for September. And the 14th card that I select from the deck of the Divinity Tool is this symbol, or this mandala, that is called the causal body. Pure essence of one being, life lessons, soul contracts. Well, I think this tied up with the life lessons of the 5 of Cups. I think here is definitely a link. Soul contracts, yes, because if we are persistent on things, you know, ruminating or being stuck, but by these emotions, we create karma, and by creating karma, we create soul contracts. So it's better to see this as life lessons, and that you are alive, that you are feeling things. But now it's time to leave that, to digest those, to release them, and to move on. And to move on, to start desiring a better life. So focus on the star. And have joy. Have joy in your life. Wake up. And wake up especially spiritually. But it's important that we reconnect with our essence. We leave behind these life lessons. and we engage more with healing, and we engage more with a universal concept of life that links to Virgo and links to life purpose and what we give to the community. So I think that's all for today. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful September month ahead. Thank you for commenting. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this reading, if it resonates with you. Also, thank you for liking, for subscribing. Just to let you know that I provide with free readings and private readings in my website www.tarotpolitan.com. So I see you soon. Mwah.